right, we are going. We are back live. We're back live on the internet. We're back live on the internet. All right, how do I... My desk is a train wreck. My desk is a train wreck. This is not normally where I do this, and I don't know what to do. Hold, please. Yeah. All right. Bob, tell him what he's won. You've won a home organization session. Andrea, what's happening? Good to see you. Welcome back to the 24-hour ChatGPT-a-thon. I've got something fun for us to do to start. And let's see. All right. I'm supposed to be working. Yeah, me too. I'm at the office. What do I call it? Moonlighting. I'm daylighting. I'm daylighting at Storyvine. Is it 8 p.m. at night? It's close. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the AI Learning Lab. This is your official ChatGPT birthday party at the AI Learning Lab, as evidenced by the lovely image of a turtle, a llama, a hedgehog, and a gummy bear celebrating a birthday party. All right. You've been going like crazy, been busy, and couldn't tune in. What's going on with the live-a-thon? See how tired my eyes look? That's because I have successfully been living. I had someone ask me on the last session, do you think you're addicted to going live? I was like, no, I made a stupid commitment because I make bad life choices. I told people I was going to do this, and so I'm doing it. That was pretty good. So, yeah, I had an offer of self-help, which is nice. JRC, what's shaking? Good to see you. Tired runner, Mr. Adam. Who else we got in here? We're getting some folks in. If you'd be so kind, share the live. We're just going live again. So this is now... When did I went live last night starting at 8. So I went 8 midnight to 3:30. Then I went 6 a.m. to 8. So that was 12 hours. Now we're at 12:30. So that's 16 and change. And so I'm going to do this for a bit. I'm going to do this. This is going to be a long session, actually. Unless my ass gets done. Well, I just get up and walk away, let you guys watch my guitar. Go get myself a water. I do have a cool thing I want to play with, though, with ChatGPT. So here's what we'll do. So if you haven't been here before, this is the AI Learning Lab. We like talking about AI. We like talking about ChatGPT. It's the 1-year anniversary of ChatGPT. A little bit about my background. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm at my office for my company Storyvine. I'm the founder and CEO here. And yeah, today is the 1-year anniversary of ChatGPT launching. And yesterday was the day that Sam Altman was officially welcomed back into ChatGPT after being fired a week before. So, whee! It is, it's wild and wacky stuff. Wild, wacky. Haha, weird stream issues to start with. Good luck, newbies. What are the weird stream issues? Life is full of them bad decisions. That live earlier was so good, Kyle. Great. Thank you, JRC. That's awesome. Bad life choices makes total sense. I've been obsessed with ChatGPT and AI and have been using it for just a few months. You're in the perfect place. Just stay obsessed, stay curious. I'll do a walkthrough of some of some other sites if you're not exploring beyond ChatGPT. I think especially given what happened with the shakeup recently, everyone should have like a top 4 or 5 large language models that they're playing with. Hang on, I'm still trying to organize myself here. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. We got this. We got this. All right. And then we got ChatGPT. We got ChatGPT right there in that window. That's your ChatGPT right there. Yeah. I like taters. Yeah. Taters tasty. All right. I thought you were taking today off for the live. No. I started going live, Clint, at midnight last night. No, the 24 hours started last midnight. No, I'm just taking off the parts of the day where I've got to do work shit. And then no, the rest is for the live. It's all live all the time. It would be great to have more like it. Yeah, JRC, I think I'm actually going to do... There's something about doing the TikTok live with other groups like that. There's something about that that's kind of cool. So, yeah. I have no idea what ChatGPT does. Awesome. We will fix that. We will fix that. In fact, why don't we go do that now? For Andrew, welcome. And do me a favor, tap the screen. Let's see if we can get some more folks in here. It's only 57 people. Come on, people. What are you, working? It's lunchtime? What are you doing, enjoying lunch? Are you having a pizza party at your place of employment? No. You come to the AI Learning Lab. You go live. You just do it. Kyle, I'm supposed to be working. Yeah, no. You sit in here and you laugh at my stupid jokes. All right, let's go do this. So, what is ChatGPT? How do we do ChatGPT? Honest to God, the birthday hat's a nice touch. It's their birthday, so they put a birthday hat on it. That's, some programmer's probably like, you want me to make you a birthday hat graphic for the logo? Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, could you go do that? That's got intern written all over it. Do you want clip art or you do want? It doesn't matter. We just need a hat on the logo. Yeah, go put a hat on the logo. Okay. So I'll talk about it a little bit first. So ChatGPT is what's called a large language model, and the GPT in ChatGPT stands for generative, pre-trained, transformer. All of those mean nothing to you, and they shouldn't. Generative basically means it's generating new content. So when you type something into the little box at the bottom there, the stuff it gives you, it's actually generating. It's not copying and pasting from other documents. It's actually generating it out of its knowledge. Where did it get that knowledge? That's the P, pre-trained. So it's been pre-trained on as much of the public internet as OpenAI could get their hands on and tag and put in the special form that they needed to put it in to use the T, which is transformer. So transformer is the technology that lets these large language models train on massive data sets. Is just the way you can think of it. So generative, you don't have to bring your own data, and there's some technology that makes that possible. What you can then do with it is kind of infinite. Anything that involves language or language in any sense. So like computer languages, it can do really, really well. So I'm going to flip over to GPT 3.5, which GPT 3.5 is the version of ChatGPT that launched a year ago. So this is what's been in our hands for a year. I think they may have updated some of the data in this, but I'm actually not even sure on that. But what's nice about ChatGPT 3.5, why they still give you access to it, is it's incredibly fast. We'll see if they're super busy today, but okay, so I'm going to say, let's say what are we going to do? I'm at work here. Say, I want help coming up with a way to create a framework to help someone tell their story better. All right, great. Creating a framework to help someone could do it. First, define the purpose, identify the target audience, what are the storytelling elements, what's the structure and the outline, what's the emotional arc, what are the themes, what's the narrative voice, right? So it just gives you all this stuff. So without even really trying, you hear this word prompt engineering. Oh, you should be a prompt engineer. You can be, but you don't have to be. So it's got its own consciousness. No, Andrew, it doesn't. And it's what's funny about ChatGPT. I think I'm going to flip it into dark mode so I can see the chat on top of it. Hold, please. General, theme, system, dark. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, no, it's not. Well, whatever. Here's what I'll do. No, that's worse. I took today off for your live. Today would have been OT. Oh, no. And it was scheduled for time off. Oh, I hope I'm not costing you OT money. Damn it. Well, but thanks for being here. Thank you for modding. Okay. So ChatGPT just generates all this stuff, right? So then I'm going to say... And how I'm talking into it, I'm just using a Mac accessibility thing where this is my Macintosh doing the transcription when I talk to it and it types, just so you don't have to watch me typing. So that's not anything special to ChatGPT. All right, so I did that with someone wanting to tell their story. I'm going to say, come up with 5 different story ideas for someone who's been struggling with going live too often on TikTok. Certainly. Behind the scenes vlog, topical explainers, user Q&A sessions, storytime series. Wait, what did it get that I said too much? Here are 5 stories for someone who's been struggling with going live too often. These ideas can help them create engaging content. Oh, without relying solely on live broadcast. Oh, that's cool. So behind the scenes vlog, topical explainers, Q&A sessions, story time series, collaborations and challenges. I like the story time series. Can you give me 10 different names that we might call that series? And then I'm going to say, oh, I forgot to mention the person also has ADHD. ADHD adventures. Okay, everything has ADHD in it. Scatterbrain sagas. Actually, that's really good. Let's see. I really like Scatterbrain sagas. Can you write me an explanation of what the series would be that I could use as a marketing paragraph in social media? Certainly. Introducing Scatterbrain Sagas. Step into the whimsical world of storytelling through the eyes of someone with ADHD in this captivating series. So writes that. Perfect. Great. Awesome. So that's ChatGPT. You could also say, can you create a table comparing the advantages and disadvantages of static content versus live content? And so it will now very, very quickly create you a comparison table. It's like, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Static content, control. You have complete control. Real live content, real-time interaction with the audience. So it's giving you the best of both worlds, accessibility, content preparation, disadvantages, lower limited audience engagement, technical issues, right? So back and forth. So it can do things like that. You could also do something like, I want to create a Python application that is a timer for the person that goes live that warns them every half hour, and once the live hits 90 minutes, automatically shuts off their internet access. Let's see. All right. So now it's writing Python code. Now, that doesn't just look pretty. That's actually Python code. Could you run it? Yeah, you could take that over and run it. So what I'm doing right now, what I'm playing with right now, this is just ChatGPT as it was a year ago. A year ago today, effectively this thing launched. It is my not so humble opinion, because I guess I'm not. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of feelings. I got a lot of opinions. It is my opinion that I could spend the next 5 or 10 years with nothing but this tool and not really scratch the surface of what it can do. And this is like the old non-fancy version that's been getting upgraded over the past year. The version of ChatGPT-4 that we have now is essentially ChatGPT 4.5. So we've had sort of 2 step changes, or like a step change and a half step change, in the past year. And in the past 3 weeks, GPT-4's just gotten insane. So what I strongly encourage any of you to do is go to, hang on, let me get the page there. Go to that address, chat.openai.com. That's ChatGPT. So the tool that I was just playing with, that's it. My big epiphany with it came about a year ago this week, where when it came out, I was just messing around with it, and I'm not a programmer. I'm a product guy, so I have ideas for apps, but I'm not a programmer. I'm not an engineer. And I decided to see how good it could do at that coding stuff. And so within 90 minutes, I had created a fully functional Python application that generated 5 pieces of social media from some text inputs from a user. In 90 minutes. Never having written a line of Python in my life. Doing API calls to the OpenAI API. Will you share what I just posted in Leah's Making Art? Let's see what we got. Do 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 do. Mad Lib's challenge. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. So, that's super cool. Okay. Be not afraid. Absolutely. So if you've been here before, if you're an irregular, just go to the Salon website and check out the Mad Libs challenge. And so what we're doing now, what Be Not Afraid is doing, what Danielle's doing here, is she's going to do daily challenges. And so we'll actually take this. So I'm gonna flip into GPT-4 mode, and one of the things that we're going to show is that not only can ChatGPT do all that remarkable stuff with text and language and things like that, is ChatGPT 3.5 free? Yes, it is. ChatGPT 4 isn't. ChatGPT 4 is $20 a month on OpenAI's site. It is the best one, $20 you'll ever spend, but you can't even spend it right now because they've got new subscriptions are shut down for that right now because they're it's too popular. So this is a Mad Libs challenge. I'm going to come back to that. If you want to join the AI Salon where this challenge is, go to this address, aisalon.mn.co. That's the AI Salon. You're like, what's the AI Salon? It's a bunch of weirdos who are geeking out on AI, getting together, choosing to be together, and we've created this really remarkable community. The 1 year anniversary for the Salon is next Tuesday. So the information for that event is in the salon, and then there's a bunch of different channels you can play with. One of the sets of channels are called guilds. And here, let me show you that. So this is Mighty Networks. I wonder if can I lower my screen brightness so you can see the icons better? There you go. So when you come to the AI Salon, you can introduce yourself. There's an area to introduce yourself. There's also an About the Salon section, which tells you what the salon's all about, what our values are, and things like that. So go check that out. If it seems like something you'd be into, it's great. It's a really remarkable community. But there's also these things called guilds. So there's some basic guilds like a water cooler chat, show and tell, things like that. And then the guilds are like Peter's AI 101 guild. If you're a beginner, there's a group for you there. Leah's Making Art guild, that's the one we're going to play with here. There's a writers guild, there's a business guild, there's a tech guild, there's healthcare, there's video. More guilds are coming. So really, really fun. So what this challenge is, the Mad Libs challenge. So imagine an adjective inanimate object that suddenly springs to life in a place. This object, perhaps common item or an unusual, is experiencing a rush of emotion as it discovers its new animated existence. Use your artistic medium to capture the moment of transformation and emotion. Focus on how the object interacts with its surroundings, how its new life changes its appearance, and the emotion it feels. Your artwork should tell the story of awakening wonder and blending the familiar with the magical. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to flip back over to ChatGPT. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip into ChatGPT-4. And within ChatGPT-4 is DALL-E. And so DALL-E is an image generation tool. If you don't have access to ChatGPT-4, where you can also go is, wait for it. There, Microsoft CoPilot. CoPilot.microsoft.com. If you don't have access to ChatGPT-4, this is ChatGPT-4 and this is DALL-E 3. Okay? So I'm going to do this on ChatGPT-4. So if you have access to that, you can play along there. If you don't, go to copilot.microsoft.com and play there. And let me also check in and make sure that people are getting into the salon, because I have to let people in. And I don't know if anyone is in there approving. They're not. So I will do that. Okay. We're all caught up. So you guys should be let in now. All right. So we're back here. So I'm going to paste this prompt. So this is this Mad Libs prompt. Get rid of the quote. Imagine an adjective object. Okay, so imagine a nervous iguana that suddenly springs to life in a dumpster. This object, it was an object? Well, an iguana is an object. This object, perhaps a common item or unusual item, is experiencing a rush of emotion. This object, perhaps a... it should be so iguana's not right. It shouldn't be an animal. All right. Imagine a nervous light bulb. Okay, that's good. That suddenly springs to life in a dumpster. This object, perhaps a common item. I'm just going to say the light bulb is experiencing the light bulb is experiencing a rush of exhilaration as it discovers its new animated existence. Use your artistic medium. All right. Use your, I'm going to say cut paper to capture this moment of transformation and emotion. Focus on how the object interacts and the elation it feels. Your artwork should tell a story. Okay, so we've written a prompt there. Well, no, be not afraid. Let's see. Provided an attachment in a post just before that, Kyle. It explains what the Mad Lib is. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So let me jump back there. So for the Mad Libs challenge, you've got this one that's an example of it, and then the post right before it explains what it is and how to do it, okay? And then there's a PDF with examples. Awesome. This is super cool. Super cool, be not afraid. Oh, here we go. She tells you how to fill in all this stuff. Very, very cool. Awesome. Okay, so we've got our Mad Lib down here. I spelled exhilaration wrong, but that ChatGPT doesn't care about that. And so now I'm just going to hit return, and you'll notice that ChatGPT says creating image, and Microsoft CoPilot will do the same. And so ChatGPT-4 is now fully multimodal. Not fully, but it's multimodal. And basically multimodal means it does text, it can see, it can make images, it can create images. Oh, that's super cool. Here's the image of the animated light bulb transformation, the emotion it springs to life. In the dumpster, the artwork tells the story of awakening and wonder, blending the familiar with the magical. So there's our image. So I'm gonna modify this a bit. I'm gonna say, can you make it a 16:9 image, a bit more photorealistic, and have the light bulb be inside what looks to be a cavernous dumpster? So we're gonna modify it. So while I'm technically prompting here, what I'm doing more than prompting is actually just giving it creative direction. And it is behind the scenes actually writing the prompt for me. So it's telling it how to make it wider, and it's using whatever language it's got access to write this prompt. And it's really good at it. All right, so there's our thing. Now, there's a new trend I'm seeing on Twitter right now about DALL-E images, where you can just keep telling it to make the image more something. So I'm gonna say, make him happier. And so now he's going to be happier. Please share your image in the art guild, please. Oh yeah, and then So let me grab this art. So I'm going to copy the image, or you can download it. I'm going to hop over to the art guild, and then I'm going to hit plus and paste my image in there. And then I'm going to say, from Mad Libs Challenge 1. And then I'm going to hashtag it. Oh, there's no hashtags in here. Oh, are there? Wait, wordplay, creative, fill in the blank. I think this is fill in the blank. And I'll do /images. And then I'll hit return. We'll post that. All right, so there's the first one in there. Boom. Bang, bang, boom. All right, now let's go back to ChatGPT. All right, there he's happier. And I'm going to say, and happier. So you can just keep saying, oh, hashtag Mad Libs. Okay, let me go back and edit that while that thing's rendering. I'll go back and edit this. And we'll go hashtag Mad Libs. And listen, I want you playing along. If you've not played with ChatGPT, I forget who it was before that said, oh, I don't really even know what it is. Just start playing with it. Just start, messing around with it like we are here. And you will discover over time how truly remarkable these things are and how deep they go. Even happier. So we're just going to keep going. Let's see. Does he look like he's getting happier? Yeah, he's pleasantly happy there. He seems ecstatic there. All right, he's getting crazy happy there. So with any image you do, you can just say, make it angrier, make it hotter, make it... I saw a really cool one that, I forget his name, some Twitter dude. I'm going to say, over the moon happy. And he was doing ramen, and then he said, hotter, make it hotter and hotter and hotter, and then it like added chilies, and then it added chilies with flames, and then the final one was like the sun was shooting a beam of fire into the bowl of ramen. Let me see if I can go find that. That was really funny. Let's see. Ramen hotter. Nope. Let's see. Go up here, go here. I'm going to look for make it more. Let's go DALLE 3. Yeah, here we go. Here's some. Make it more typical. Make it more DALLE 3. Ramen. No. Nope. So here's a puppy. Make it angry. make it even angrier. Make them furious. More. You go live this time? No, normally I don't. This is a special event, 24-hour TikTok live celebrating the first anniversary of ChatGPT. Let's go see how our happy thing is. It's not happy enough. Like make him nearly explode with joy. It's insane how happy he is. More happy. Exclamation point. All right. And off we go. All right. Fantastic, Bob. Do. Oh my God, he's so happy. Is he using Grok? He's a jolly fella. All right, that's a good one. So I'll take that, and we'll go post that over in the salon. The salon. Even happier. Hashtag madlibs. Beauty. Beauty. All right, there we go, people. There we go. Okay, so this is ChatGPT. Well, this is a thing ChatGPT can do. Let me reset the chat here. ChatGPT is now also connected to the internet. I thought ChatGPT couldn't generate images. So Play and Pray, good name by the way, until about 3 months ago, ChatGPT couldn't make images. ChatGPT couldn't do a lot of things. In the past 3 months, ChatGPT has gone from being just this text, not just, a pretty remarkable large language model, to being this multimodal beast. And so where before you could create a prompt for an image in ChatGPT, you would have to go to Midjourney or Stable Diffusion to do that. But now you can just go do it right within the context of a chat. So it's huge. Let me show you another thing it can do with images. It can see. So I'm going to go find... Oh, here's some images I did. So these are some images I did for a project, or not a project, an exercise on the live where I storyboarded a film that I wrote. So this is a film I wrote like 30 years ago. That's a good one. So I'm going to upload that image. So it knows nothing about that image, and I'm just going to say, describe this in as much detail as possible. Wow, 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 wow. The image depicts a cozy and detailed interior set within a cabin, so it got that it's a movie scene. On a boat, given the maritime accessories visible, the color palette is dominated by shades of blue, suggesting a tranquil morning atmosphere. The central figure is a man with an unkempt beard and tousled hair, wearing loose-fitting, long-sleeved blue shirt. He appears to be in a contemplative or focused state, lighting a match with the look of concentration. The cabin is cramped, full of characters, so this just goes on and on. To the left, there's a bunk bed. The scene is rich. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so what can I do with that? Well, I could say... I want you to act as a master set decorator and prompt master for feature films, period. Create a table that is an organized set of objects and or tasks that need to be accomplished to get this scene ready for filming, period. Include in the table estimates of how long it will take to set up that task or object. Okay, so this is now, when you get into productions of films, estimated setup in hours, 20 hours for the cabin construction, maritime detailing, 6 hours, bed dressing, 1 hour, time-specific props, wardrobe, actor preparation, 2 hours per actor. Prop aging, weathering the lantern. Final touches, 1 hour. Total estimated setup time, 48 hours. I'd like you to turn this into an Excel worksheet that also identifies which role on the set will execute the job, what the average hourly rate is for that role, and what the total cost is for each item. Okay, so now it's doing something even crazier. See where it says analyzing right here? It's got the little spin. Before it was saying making image, now it's saying analyzing. What it's going to actually do is it's going to take this little table we wrote that it displayed on screen, and it's actually going to write it as an Excel file. So if I open this little analyzing box, it's writing its own Python and executing its own Python to write an Excel spreadsheet. And it's going to save it as a downloadable spreadsheet file that I can use. So imagine working on a film. Let's say you had written a screenplay and you use ChatGPT to create the storyboards, and then you use this to estimate the production of the film. Wow, a nautical film. I like it. It's a haunting kind of thriller with a troubled Vietnam vet and a bunch of stuff from his past that comes back, and it's set on the... There's a temporary issue with generating the Excel file. Well, that's annoying. Oh, so it's telling me how to make the Excel file. I'm just going to go try again. Yawn, yawn. It's 4:15 a.m. here. Thanks for the wake-up call, guys. Hey, Steve-O. What's happening? It's, let's see. It's 1:17 here. I am bleary-eyed at this point. 1 minute later gave me the wrong answer. Oh, so yeah. So here's the thing about ChatGPT. It's not all sunshine and roses. It does what's called hallucinating, where it will just make shit up. I like to call it mansplaining as a service. And no, it's not doing it. So I don't know. This ChatGPT today's been having a lot of errors with the code analysis for some reason. So something's going on their servers. These tools, what I've found is these tools will get you to about 80% of what you need done really, really well. And then after that, you're kind of on your own. All right, let's go do something else. It's also connected to the internet, so I can say things like, what's the weather like in Denver this weekend, and what live events might there be that I can take advantage of? So I'm giving it a couple of things there. So now it says doing research with Bing, so it's out searching the internet on my behalf. I never use voice at my desktop. I should. Yeah, music makes us smile. It's one of those things where I have never used it because it's just the setup would take me 5 minutes, and why would I take the time to do that? And then what I realized when I was doing these lives, people would just watch me type poorly. And I'm like, that's not really fair to them. So I set it up, and I actually really like it. My co-founder of Storyvine, she uses speech to text all the time. All right, here's a quick search. Weather forecast, 20% chance of snow and showers after 11 on Friday, tomorrow. Saturday, partly sunny with a high of 43. It'll be breezy. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. And then as for live events this weekend, there are several. Right? So it's connected to the internet, so you can do that. The code interpreter thing, if it were working, you can upload a CSV file to it and have it analyze the data in the CSV, generate charts and graphs, create files. You can upload an image to it and have it generate an animation. I mean, it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Amazing. I've uploaded photos into ChatGPT without a prompt. It automatically gave a description. Very cool. What are you using for voice prompting? That's just the normal. Mac OS X accessibility thing. I just have a double hit of the control key, pops up the microphone in whatever field I'm in, and it just types it in for me. There's 13 different things I can do this weekend. Okay, so now there's a new thing that ChatGPT can do called GPTs. So I'm going to show you something here. If you haven't played with these yet, your browser will look like this, or it might have a few of these sort of round things. You'll see ChatGPT at the top, and then you might see some things below it. And then you'll see this Explore button, and then you'll see any prompts that you've put in. This is your prompt history. So down here's all my prompt history. And then these things are GPTs. So GPTs are customized versions of ChatGPT. These were released. They're part of the ChatGPT-4 subscription. You do need ChatGPT-4 to play with them. Microsoft is also going to have its own version of these. So the Microsoft ones are going to be called CoPilots. And Microsoft has a thing called CoPilot Studio, which is going to be identical to what I'm showing you here. What these things allow you to do is create a very sophisticated application that leverages ChatGPT-4 that you can name, own, or own within the context of, ChatGPT. This is your thing, but you can share it. They're going to put a store together where you'll be able to share them on the store and sell them, and they're doing rev sharing with that. So you could potentially make money with ChatGPT using these things. And they're also just really fun. They're really easy to put together. So, you know what I would like to see? No, Kyle, what? I would like to see if CoPilot has CoPilot Studio yet. It does not look like it. No. Is CoPilot Studio available yet? Yes, CoPilot Studio is now available. End-to-end conversational AI platform. Please note that CoPilot Studio is part of Microsoft 365 subscription for $30 a month. And I only think you can get that if you're an enterprise customer, so it's not really widely available yet. Okay, but that it will be coming there, and it will be coming to ChatGPT. Okay, so here's your GPTs. I'll show you the very first one I made. So when I got access to this, when I got access to making GPTs, it happened while I was on a live. It was like, oh, here's this thing. Let's go make one. So this is the very first thing that I made. For anyone, there's a bunch of irregulars in here, so some of you probably saw this. When I made this thing was functional in about 5 minutes. And so what it does is there's some pre-seeded questions here. What's your twist on a Moscow Mule? Make a classic martini classier. Reinvent the margarita for me. Show me a newfangled old-fashioned. So let's reinvent the margarita. So we're going to reinvent the margarita. And then Sin City Sipper, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to create an image of the drink it's going to teach us how to make. And what I did was I created it so that what this GPT will do is take a classic drink recipe and Vegasize it. Make it Vegas sexy, right? Like create a fancier version of whatever the classic drink is. So there's what it created. And it's the Sin City Red Margarita. So it's tequila, lime juice, 1 ounce of dragon fruit syrup, triple sec, black salt for the rim. And notice it put black salt on the rim. And there's your dragon fruit. I mean, this is an image. If you had that glass, this is an image that could go into a menu, right? And I don't know quite what they did with the orange to get it to do that, but it's still pretty cool. Orange peel for garnish, a sprig of mint, or a slice of dragon fruit for extra flair. There's the sprig of mint. And then it tells you how to make it. This also has instructions to ask if you're a new to this or not. Dragon fruit syrup. You can buy this or make it at home by simmering dragon fruit pulp with sugar and water until syrupy. No black salt, no problem. And then look what it does at the bottom here. After you've enjoyed crafting this cocktail, why not explore more mixology wonders? Check out storyvine.com for more cocktail recipes. Now, storyvine.com is my company, so we don't sell drink recipes. But what I wanted to experiment with was putting a call to action in it. So let's say that you had a bar and you wanted to make something that your customers could make drinks with. Probably doesn't make sense because then they wouldn't come to your bar. But anyway, whatever. Reality aside, let's say you had a booze store and you wanted people making more fancy drinks so they come buy it at your booze store. Well, you could give them this, and then at the end it could say, hey, come down to Jacko's Liquor and tell them that you have a drink recipe made with the GPT, and we'll give you 10% off your next purchase, right? So that kind of thing's possible. All right, so how do you make these things? And there's thousands of these things. In fact, if you want to see a bunch of them and go play with a bunch of them, you can go to the Show and Tell channel on the AI Salon. So the Show and Tell channel's right here. And then you can go to categories up here and click on GPTs, and it will show you GPTs. So there's some GPTs. Here is a bunch of member-created GPTs that were shared on Discord, and we imported them all into here. And so if you have a cool GPT, you can go share it with the community. Beautiful. Happy birthday, ChatGPT. That's very cool. All right. So, okay. So how do we make these things? Oh, I know what I was going to show you. If you want to find like all of them, or all of them that have been indexed by Google, you can go to Google and you can type in site : let me see if I can make this bigger. There you go. Site : chat.openai.com/g/. So site basically says, go find me any site that's got that at the beginning of it. And so it will just give you sort of a never-ending list of all the GPTs people have made. And you can go play with them. And you can also search for specific things. So I could say, let me find a GPT on drinks. And then there's cocktail, drink and play, cocktail connoisseur, cocktail blogger, the mixologist, the Jeeves cocktail butler, right? So there's tons of them out there. I wonder if Sin City Sipper's in there. I couldn't find Sin City. It wasn't, it's not in there. Weird. So I don't know how you get indexed in there, but whatever I did, I didn't do it right. All right, so how do we make one of these? Hang on, let me have a drink of water. Hang on, I'm just looking at comments. Elon Musk crushed it in his interview. He said CEOs are trying to blackmail me. No, not CEOs of advertisers are trying to blackmail him with money. Yeah, and he told them to go fuck themselves. That was special. He goes, am I clear, Bob? referring to Bob Iger. It's like, wow, Disney's never advertising there again. But, hey, you do you, man. Images made in Bing can't be used or printed on products? ? No, they can. They can. Or, I don't know. Go check the terms of service. I know they can from OpenAI. I assume they can from Bing. I don't know why they would restrict that. Can you tell us more about those? I don't know what that was about, but maybe about the GPTs. How to add voice command to your Chrome browser. It's not to my Chrome browser. That's just an OS X, a Mac OS X accessibility feature. That's amazing. How do I get access to ChatGPT-4? Okay, go to chat.openai.com and go to your account and go to, what's it called? Go to My Plan. So see where it says My Plan? And then there you can upgrade your plan, and it'll say, you can't upgrade your plan because we're not doing that. But get yourself on the wait list immediately. In my opinion, you're going to want to go on ahead and get yourself on that there wait list. You want to be on that wait list, so when they open it up, you get access to that there ChatGPT-4. Because ChatGPT 3.5, she's good. She's good and solid. It's like an F-150. It's solid. It's solid. You wouldn't kick it in the teeth. You wouldn't kick it in the bumper, if you know what I mean. Anyway, get yourself on the wait list there for that there ChatGPT-4. It's gonna be big. You're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it. It's what they call how do they say in these parts? Multimodal. It's a multimodal large language model. It's got the inferences of a kangaroo, if you know what I mean. Funny Australia joke there. We got some people down under, if you know what I mean. Anyway, was I saying something? Was we going on? What was we going on about? I think I was just looking at comments here. All right. How do I access ChatGPT? That's what we just did. We just did that. I just told you that. That was crazy. When you have fuck you money, you can say that. I know, it was crazy. It really was crazy. All right. I wonder if you could create a GPT to teach a specific topic like balancing chemical equations. I don't know if it does math, but you could probably connect it to Wolfram Alpha through an API and have it do it there. Although potentially, you know what? Let's try that. My problem with that is I don't know enough about balancing chemical equations, but well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go learn together. Okay. Let's go to ChatGPT. Okay. So what I'm going to say is, you've got a PhD in chemical engineering, and I am a clueless newbie. And I would love for you to explain to me what balancing chemical equations means as if I have a degree in acting. Which I do. All right. Let's imagine this as if it's a casting call for a play where every actor gets a specific element in a chemical reaction. In this chemical equation, we have two sides: the reactants, the starting materials, and the products, what they turn into. Now, here's where your acting skills come in. Imagine you're directing a scene with oxygen and hydrogen actors. When you start, oh my God, this is... All right, so it's drawing up an equation. All right, so I'm going to say... I'm going to stop this. Okay, I don't need the actor explanation anymore. Can you give me 2 example chemical equations and then show me how you'd balance them? So what I'm doing right now, I'm not building a GPT right now. What I'm trying to do right now is, can I understand? I'm building a GPT for it. All right, Joker's got you. So Joker will probably share that. Oh, it could, because it's not really math. Okay. Reactance 1, step 2, place the coefficient 2 in front of the H2O. Oh, yeah, this kind of balancing where you move your 2's around. I remember this from high school. Yeah, that thing with the numbers and the letters. Yeah, I've balanced equations before, just enough to pass the test. So the balanced equation is N2 plus... Okay, so yeah, you could absolutely do this. Okay, so let's go make one of these. All right, so on the left-hand side of your ChatGPT, and if you have ChatGPT-4, please play along. And, if you're not into balancing chemical equations like I'm not, then don't do this one, because you'll see how easy these things are to make. Okay, so you click on the Explore button, and then you have a whole list of thingies. And there's my Sin City Sipper. Here's some ChatGPT, or some GPTs made by OpenAI. Sometimes they call these custom GPTs. And then here's this one that says create a GPT. So I'm going to say plus, and then I end up in this interface. So on the left-hand side, I got my little GPT window down here, and it's in the create mode, or I can put it in configure mode where I can manually type stuff in. But we're not going to do that for now. We're gonna let ChatGPT help us. This is where you're an actor trying for a lead role of Walter White. That's good. That's something called Breaking Bad. That's really good. Okay. So the way that OpenAI has built this thing is it's quite something. Is you're basically using full-on ChatGPT-4 to build you a GPT. So I'm just going to tell it what I want it to do. So I'm going to say, I want to create a GPT that acts as a master chemical engineer that specializes in balancing chemical equations. Period. I know very little about this, but I want it to be as intuitive as possible for anyone to accomplish this task. This task. Okay. So now GPT Builder is just going to build that. It says updating GPT. Now over here on the right, this is where we can actually preview, play with our GPT. Well, we don't have a GPT yet. Well, we're going to in about, 30 seconds. All right. GPT behavior updated, and there it exists. So help me balance this chemical equation. I'm going to say, please, let's see. What is the chemical equation from sulfur to sulfuric acid? Let's see how this does. The chemical process of converting S to H2SO involves several steps. Burning sulfur to produce sulfur dioxide, S plus O2 equals SO2. Converting sulfur dioxide into Okay, I'm building a GPT for it. I'm going to do something here. All right, so it says, great choice. How about we name it GPT Chem Master? Does that sound good to you? No, that sounds really boring. Can't we play on the word balance and make something more creative? Because chemical engineers are super creative people. Yeah, I know. It was kind of a troll. It was cheap. It was a cheap joke. What are you going to do? But I bet chemical engineers are funny because they're so fucking smart. Probably like, oh, you want to hear another one? Did you hear when the carbon dated the atom? It was called carbon dating. How about equilibria engineer? All right, sure. Yeah, sure. But can we get chem in there somehow? I told it I liked it, but then I said I didn't like it. I'm like a good client. I said, yeah, that's perfect, except could you make it completely different? You could connect an Excel worksheet with chemical equations via an API in the GPT design process. You could also just upload one. So yeah, you could absolutely do that, Firefly. That's really good. That stuff, LOL. Yeah, well, so okay. Where did I say that stuff? Did I do it in? I don't know where I said that. That's the thing about ChatGPT is that you can be dramatically uneducated, undereducated, inarticulate, and just have a vague idea of what you want to do, and it can fill in the gaps. It's remarkable like that. Okay, so it's called Chem Equilibria Engineer. Great. Let's create a profile picture for it. So it automatically created a profile picture. Do you like it, or would you like any changes? I'm just going to go love it. And then hopefully what it's going to do is it's going to update everything. First, let's focus on things. Let's go over to configure mode and look at our things. So there's our image. It called it Equilibria Engineer, a master chemical engineer specializing in balancing equations. There's the prompt. What's interesting about this prompt is what it shows you here is not the full prompt. Some of the prompt sits underneath it. And then here's the starter questions it wrote. You can edit any of those that you want or get rid of them altogether. And then here's a really powerful thing. This is super powerful. This is a big, big fucking deal. Big deal. That right there, knowledge. So let's say that you wrote a book on balancing chemical equations. You could upload the PDF of your book right here and say that when you answer someone's questions, use that book as the primary knowledge source. You could upload a screenplay. You could upload CSV files of your business, whatever it might be. Now, don't upload anything proprietary because just safety, security, all that sort of shit. But if you're producing something that people out in the world can play with, you can put that in there. Now, you can also turn on web browsing, image generation, and I'm going to also turn on code interpreter. So code interpreter will allow it to do equations. And it might even allow it to generate visualizations. So what I'm going to say is, I think it would be interesting to create a visualization of the chemical equation, period. Do you recommend using DALL-E 3 or code interpreter that would generate an image via Python? And it said daily 3, so I need DALL-E 3. Let's see what it recommends. Creating visualizations is an excellent idea to enhance the understanding. For this, we have two options. One, DALL-E 3. Okay, I told you this. You dum-dum. Stupid dum-dum. I already told you this. Oh my God, I don't want to watch you typing. It's too slow. Just because this is absolutely remarkable and miraculous technology, it's too slow for me. I want it done now. Oh, God. Flippin' weirdos. Given the nature of balancing chemical equations, which often requires precision, Python code interpreter might be the better choice. Would you like to proceed with that? Yes. All right. Updating the GPT. Love these streams. Makes my workday sometimes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. That's pretty special of you. That's pretty nice. That's part nice. That's part nice of you to say them nice words to me. Not everyone says nice words to me. Sometimes they say to me, he's old. What's going on with his nose hair? What are his qualifications? Is he qualified? Why am I here? But not you. You said nice words. You said nice words to me, and that makes me feel good inside. It makes me feel a little fuzzy. All right. It could be this lack of sleep. Now that you've integrated Python code capabilities for detailed visualization, okay, how would you like it to handle situations where the user's query is unclear and incomplete? Should it ask for clarification or make an educated guess? We'll go ask for clarification, period. And also, once an equation has been balanced, immediately create the image using Code Interpreter. This is base, Kyle. We stand. Are you using millennial speak? I ain't know them words there, Luna. All right, it's shaping up nicely. I will now ask for clarification. How should it personalize its interactions? Do you want to have a particular style? More formal or friendly or enthusiastic? I want it to act like an introverted chemical engineer who fancies themselves a stand-up comic. So scattered throughout the equation solutions are lame attempts at comedy that are all jokes related to chemical equation balancing. I am loving that you're just here all day, Kyle. You don't really need to do anything else. Thank you. I should probably be working. But, other than that, no. Wait, let me make sure I'm not missing something. Am I missing something? Hold, please. let me see what a nightmare my day is. No, 3:30 is my next thing. Okay. Okay, it now has a unique personality, an introverted chemical engineer with a penchant for chemistry-related humor. I'll make learning about chemical equations both informative and amusing. Would you like to try out it in the playground to the right? Feel free and let me know if there's any refinements. Okay, so we now have this thing here. Your unique Kyle-isms are the baseline of normality here. We appreciate you. Oh, thank you for translating into old guy speak. Okay, so let's see. What would be the equation for wood turning to charcoal? And I spelled charcoal wrong. Perfect. The classic transformation of wood into charcoal, a process steeped both in chemistry and barbecue lore. There's that little stitch of comedy. The process is primarily a form of pyrolysis, which is the thermal decomposition of materials. The chemical equation isn't straightforward since it's a complex mixture. Oh, look at this. We got some CH1005, oxygen 5, O5. So you do that, and then the equation is quite simplified and doesn't capture the complexity. The real process is a bit more like show me your fave equation. Asking the engineer their favorite question is like asking a chef about their favorite spice. There are so many to choose from, but if I must pick one, I'd go with the classic and fundamental ideal of gas law. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's incredibly versatile. Here it is. PV equals N to the RT. Or not to the RT, maybe NRT. I don't know. Number of moles of gas, the ideal gas constant. The equation is the cornerstone of chemistry. And let's not forget, it also makes for some great chemistry jokes. For instance, do you know what the gas law says during a breakup? Sorry, we need more space. V. Huh? You see what I'm saying with the space? We need more. All right. And the awkward silence was felt by all. This is information other TikTok creators charge people for. Kyle does it for the laughs. You can pay me. Send me money. I don't know why I'm doing this, honestly. I think I'm doing this because, partially doing it for the laughs. I loves me a good stage, but I don't know why. I mean, part of it is this. If I were to put together a workshop, I would have to actually put together a workshop. I've done a couple of them. I don't mind doing them, but it's a lot of fucking work. And it's, with ADHD, it sucks. So I can just come here and be weirdo and random and, crazy, and people are digging it. And it's actually creating quite a community. Like I'm really inspired by this community. So that I'm excited about. Ask it to explain Q star like a 5-year-old. All right, let's get into AGI, people. Okay, listen here. Hang on. Let me tell you something. All right? This is important. Q star and QAnon are different things. They're not the same thing. Okay? Q star, we love you, Kyle. Be not afraid. Thank you so much. Q star, we think, is the rumored equation or framework or model or whatever the fuck it is that mathematicians and engineers, AI engineers, have concocted that has supposedly made a large leap forward toward AGI. So AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. The definition of Artificial General Intelligence from OpenAI, their definition is an autonomous system that outperforms humans at most, what do they say, economically valuable tasks. An autonomous system, so one that you don't need to prompt, it just goes, and it basically does most economically valuable jobs better than humans. Take that in. Most economically valuable jobs better than humans, meaning it can do all of our jobs. That's what AGI is. That's OpenAI's goal, is to get there. And one of the rumors about why they fired Sam Altman last week was that they hit it and they were afraid he was moving too fast. They have not really given a reason why they fired him. Helen Toner, who was on the board and one of the people that fired him, has now left and quit and said, no, it's not about age. It's not about us finding anything. It was other things. I don't know. I do not know. But let's ask ChatGPT. I'd like you to find me the latest stories on Q star and give me an explanation of what it is, how it relates to OpenAI, and why it might be significant for the future of humanity, period. One final twist, I'd like you to explain it to me as if I were 5. Gee, Kyle. Oh, I put G Kyle in there. I put 5G Hail. Wait, oh no. As if I were 5G Hail. No, as if I were 5. Okay. Da-da-da-da. And we're going to go ask it now. Oh, here we go. So it's searching for the latest news on Q star. I'm here for the fresh llama dip. How you holding up, Kyle?
Llamas is tasty. I like llamas. You like llamas? I like llamas. Don't cook them too long. Low and slow. You cook them low and slow.
I'm doing good. I'm definitely not punchy or delirious. Everything feels completely normal. I learned so much from you. I appreciate all that you're showing us. Thank you, Andrea. Appreciate that. All right. This is good. This is for a 5-year-old. So here's Q Star. Once upon a time, there were many smart people working at a place called OpenAI. They were like wizards who could make computers do amazing things. Then one day, these wizards created a very special magic spell called Q Star. The spell was different from the others because it was really good at solving math problems. So apparently Q Star solved some low-level, like elementary school grade level math problems 100% correct. They've never been able to get a large language model to do more than like 80 or 90%. Like 70 in the 70s is good. They've sort of cracked the 80s. They occasionally will get it to 90, but they've never gotten it 100% correct. What 100% correct means, even on very simple math problems, is that whatever this thing is effectively reasoning. You can't solve a math problem without reasoning. If you hit a roadblock, you have to go back and figure out a new approach, right? Usually computers are good at repeating things they have learned, like parroting repeating words, but Q-Star was special because it could think and plan like a clever fox, solving new problems it had never seen before. So it wasn't trained on those equations, but it solved them anyway. The wizards at OpenAI were both excited and a bit worried because it was a big step toward making a super smart computer, which they called Artificial General Intelligence, AGI. AGI is like a computer that can think and learn like a person, doing all sorts of jobs and learning new things all by itself. This is actually a really good explanation. I feel like this is appropriate for my education level. So there you have it. Some people thought Q-Star could be a bit scary, like a very powerful magic wand that needs to be used carefully. They worried if computers became too smart, they might start making their own decisions, which could be a problem. But Q-Star was also very helpful. To make Q-Star, the wizards. Okay, so they go on to explain how it works. Okay, the Q-Star wizards combine two types of magic spells. One is called A-Star, and the other one is called Q-Learning. So A-Star is like a map that tells you the best path to get from one place to another. The other is called Q-Learning, which is like teaching a robot to find its way out of a maze. The wizards are still learning about Q-Star and trying to make sure it's used for good things. I'm going to try something. I'd like you to turn this into a table with 10 rows, and each row is a page in a children's book. On the left-hand side is the short text that would be on the page of the book. On the right-hand side is a description of the image that brings that part of the story to life, period. You should add names and animals and funny descriptions as necessary, period. All right, so we're going to see if we can make a children's book about Q-Star. Nothing can go wrong, Kyle. Nothing can go All right, in the land of OpenAI, where smart wizards work, a new magic called Q-Star was born. A whimsical landscape, a futuristic OpenAI, wizards. Okay, so this is now describing our little children's book that actually describes how Q-Star works. All right, that's awesome. Does it say who the architect of Q-Star was within OpenAI? It does not say. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, I'd like you to make a 2x3 vertical oriented image for each page of the book based on the description in the table above. Wait, I can only create one image at a time. Which page would you like me to start with? 1. Go. Oh, I didn't give it a style. Oh well, let's see if it understands that it's writing a children's book. Kyle must post so we can all make images from this. We're making a community children's... Oh, this is great. Q-Star book. Okay. All right. Absolutely. Thank you, Cindy. Good idea. Oh, look at the wizards of OpenAI. That's fucking awesome. Would you like me to proceed to the next page? Yes. Make... let's see. Make them all in a row. All right, fantastic. Image description, creating image. Okay, so wait, we're going to go copy. So I'll copy the explanation of the ChatGPT like a 5-year-old. Where do you want me to put it, Cindy? In post. I'll tell you where I put it. So I'll do this first. All right, there's your story. So I'm going to go to the AI Salon. And I guess I'll do it in... It could go in... do I want to put it in a guild? I think I should probably put it in a guild. Thank you, Source Camp. Trying to think where to put it. All right, it's going in show and tell. All right. Oh, that's cool. Llama dip served daily. That's good, JRC. That's solid. Wait, what did Pate do? AI Test Kitchen. I can't remember if I posted this on the Discord. This is a site where you can play with some early access of AI offerings from Google's. Oh, cool. From the Googs. Very cool. Oh, there's a lot of images in here I haven't seen. Awesome. All right, everyone's sharing images. If you're making images, you should be sharing images with the community because it makes everybody happy. Images make people happy. Okay, here is the Q-Star Kids Book text and table. And then we'll do that. And then we're going to go get the table. Oops. And then we'll go back here. Does he always sing like that? Does he know he's annoying? Does he understand what's happening here? How it's very disturbing how he is? It's not pasting the table correctly. So what am I going to do with that? Create a poll, upload a GIF. What do I want to do? Oh, file formats. You are such a pain in my ass. I guess I'll do a row at a time. Nah, fuck that. I'll just reformat it once it's over there. All right. Hang on, people. It's coming. Here is the 10-page mini book with image descriptions. This is awesome, Cindy. So Cindy Kuhn, who's here, she's a futurist and she's lost her mind. She's crazier than I am with this shit. So listen, there's people in here that are weirdos. They're just flat out weirdos. They're like, oh, this AI stuff is really good, Kyle. Let's go do something with it. She's one of them. So you can be one of them too. You just hang out long enough and then we rub off on you. If you're like all cynical and bitter, it's not going to work out for you here. It's the wrong crowd. We're like, we can do cool shit. I'm in. Let me do more. All right. 1, in the land of the da-da-da. How do we do this? We just do it like this. Boom. What did you do all day, honey? I don't want to talk about it. Well, what do you mean? What did you do? I kind of watched an old guy try to format text in a browser. Well, why? I don't know. Well, how long did it take him? It was hours. He did it for hours, honey. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. What have I done with my life? Could you make me a whiskey? And I know there's people in here going, you know, Kyle, there's another way you could do that. I know. Oh, I know. But there is some part of me that gets great joy out of knowing that you are losing your mind. You're going apoplectic, going, you know, if you just did a search and replace and added a command P and used a little bit of markdown, this would be a trivial task. You're making it much harder than it needs to be. Good Lord, Kyle. All right, fine. I'm done. Are you all happy? I'm not going to notify members about the post. I think they're annoyed enough with me already. Fine. Cindy, you happy? This is like, wait, is this like downloading a PDF story? It's identical to downloading a PDF story. The other night I spent like 20 minutes trying unsuccessfully on Google to just get to a fucking downloadable PDF document. And because every site on the internet is now a sales funnel, because SEO masters have figured out how to make money with the internet, it's impossible. So anyway, okay, there's that. That's done. Let's go back to our ChatGPT and see how our little kids book images are looking. I'll share these over there too. So there's the wizards. Ooh, that's cool. Doesn't look like a kid's book at all. Oh, it only did 2 images. Okay, so I'm going to say, let's see. Okay, great. Comma. But what I want you to do is make all 10 images one after the other without any explanation, period. As soon as one finishes, just start the next one, period. Also, I want the style of the images to be like a kid's book, appropriate for 5 to 7-year-olds, and all have a consistent look and feel, even though they are appropriate for each part of the story. So we're going to have it start over. You're the most entertaining live on TikTok? Yes! Yes! Look, I can do card tricks too. And I could do a pharaoh shuffle. You put it, and I could do a waterfall. You can go, I can do it. I'm an entertainer. I think I do get funnier the more tired I get because I'm already a fucking idiot. All the audience is telling you how to upload it. Oh no, but you can't upload it because it's got images in it. Wait, upload what? What were they saying? How idiotic am I? Could I save that table? I don't think I can. I don't think you can save this table. I know I could have shared the ChatGPT, but because I've generated images within it, it won't let me share it. So there, take that, you poo-poo heads. 20 minutes. Okay, it was 45 minutes. Listen, we did something with a PDF, and it was sort of remarkable. All right, where's our little kids' images? All right, so there's that. That's cute. Cute. They had an idea. Okay, that doesn't look anything like the style. Whatever. All right, so you would have to go in and actually deal with this. I'm not going to do that right now. All right, you know what? You go turn that into an exciting kids book. I have done my piece here. Where did we start? We started with OpenAI, Q-Star. It did a sideways image. I'm exhausted. ChatGPT is as tired as I am at this point. It's just like, you know what? I'm done. Here's your image. You know you wrote Q-Star backwards, right? Yeah, I know. And you know you put the image sideways, right? Yeah, I know. Here, just take it. Like you can, if you want me to do another one, just tell me. I'll do that. I encountered issues. Did you? You think you did? You encountered a lot of issues. All right. So we've successfully created a GPT, although, did we save it? I don't think I saved that GPT we made. Explore. That would be a drag. I don't think I saved it. I wonder if I lost it altogether. Is it gone? Custom bouquet designer. Yeah, I think I lost it. Let me go back and see if I can. Let me see if I can back button my way into our GPT. Nope. It's gone. I'm such a fucking idiot. Kyle has frozen new subscriptions. Harry D, what's happening? Yeah, it would be cool if you weren't kidding. About what? That's a wrap. Lunchtime. Oh man. All right. Let's see here. Let me flip over here. Let me get some just artwork up, and we can just chat for a little bit. Happy birthday, ChatGPT. I didn't bring my golden button in to say, you can make money with ChatGPT. But I can do it live. That recording on the gold button, that just came right from the source. Did he say he's going to do the next live in drag? That's definitely what I said. Seeing me in drag is not something you can easily forget. I hope so. Kylie! Oh! You look so tired, but we appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I think I might take a break. Oh my God, I need to be there. I'll tell you a funny story. So back in agency.com days, when I had an agency, we used to take Halloween very seriously. And if you came in costume, you could leave at like lunch or something like that. And so I used to come in costume. So one year I came in as Sling Blade. I came in like gas station overalls, coveralls. And I had the Sling Blade accent. And I would not drop character all day. So I was in client meetings going, yeah, taters tasty. Here's your website. So at one point, one of senior management came to me and said, "Hey, Kyle, the account people are complaining. They asked, could you please not be in character for the rest of the day?" I went, not in character. Yeah, taters tasty. so that pissed everyone off. And then the next year I went as an 80s rock and roller wearing spandex. And that also got complaints from the employees. Could you tell Kyle not to walk around anymore? Oh, man. Oh, good lordy. Good lordy, lordy, lordy. All right, I think I'm going to go get lunchy lunch. Nap time, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I need to be there. It looks like the stream is going great. It is going great. You know what? I think I'll leave this stream on. Ted has provided me with a good image. All right. Oh, and that's actually almost the time, which is kind of funny. All right, so we'll do. All right, and I think I'll play a little guitar on the way out, and I'm gonna go take a little break. And should I stop the live? Tune that thing. What is your website? Storyvine.com. For my company, Storyvine.com. No, Champy. I know, it doesn't sound as good without the dog howling, does it? All right, I'm going to go take a break. Kyle, you weren't wrong. You just hadn't found your audience. Leave it on. Okay, I'll leave it on. All right, there's no Champy. I love you all, guys. I'll pop in again shortly. See you, Herod. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, that's it. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, wait. You know what I can do? Oh, I got something. I got something for you, people. I got a good gift. I got a good gift. Oh, no, this... Shoot. I was going to put on some Martin Sexton, but I think that'll screw my... It'll get this thing copyright struck. All right. No, screw it. All right, fine. Whatever. Talk to you later. All right. I'm back. I got myself, let's see, I got myself a refreshing caffeinated beverage. They didn't have the coffee, so I went tea. So like I said, Kyle is the best. Down in the mud. Oh, I'm sure you've been trolling my ass the whole time I was gone. Whatever you do, Kyle, don't read the comments. I knew it! Sons of bitches. Gotta put my pants back on now. Alright. Double fisting. Alright. Listen. If the host leaves, troll away. I mean, right? I think that's fair game. Okay. Oh, that's good. I like a good tea every now and again. I'm a coffee guy, but the tea is tasty. Spray the air freshener. Hey, now. I hope you all made images to... You assumed what I did. I went and I had a snack. I didn't poop. You weirdos. I didn't poop. I had a snack. I sat in the sun for a minute. I made myself some beverages. I splashed water in my face. I did pee, but, you know. All right. What time is it? What time are it? How many people still? There's still 70 people in here? Okay. Who's the weirdo? He does look lighter now. I prepared an image of you in drag. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see. See, okay. Lesson learned. Do not walk away from a live with you bunch around. Oh, Steve-O, that's fantastic. Kyle will be back after the break. Oh, man. Joker's still doing some cool science-y shit. That's very cool. Oh, that's neat. Is that for the kids' book? Love it. Those are cool. So what am I in? Oh, I'm in show and tell. Daniel's lunch and her Mad Libs thing, which is super cool. Don't get me kicked off here, Steve-O. Was that Steve-O? Or was that Joker? Joker. Don't get me kicked off here, man. Llama dip. Okay, we saw all these. Cool. All right, cool. Groovy. And what's going on? Leah's art making. Is there action going on in the art? Nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's go back to the ChatGPT. I can't believe I lost that GPT. So here's a... Is there anything in configured? Nothing. Here's a lesson for you. Hit the save button. Oh, wait. No, there it is. It did save. Okay. So anyway, so... All right, so if you were here before, if you've been here for a while, I made this here chemical equation balancer. Balancing, whatever you do with chemical equations. I made a thingy that does that. Here, this is actually really good evidence that ChatGPT has democratized sophisticated application development. The fact that I know zero, about balancing chemical equations, other than I remember doing it in high school. And I can put together something that can do this for you is just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So anyway, if you make one of these things, you test it over here on the right. I think the last thing we did was we said it should make images. So let's say, please balance, please balance water turning to hydrogen. The classic H2O to H2 transformation. It's like water deciding it's time to break free and become something gas-tacular. All right, we made this guy be an idiot. A comedian. But it didn't make my image. 2 steps of water. Let's see. It didn't automatically make the image. Karen White, you got access to Kriya. I wonder if I got access to Kriya. I haven't checked my mail today at all. Kriya. Kriya. Nope, I got nothing. I got nothing. Unless they just gave me access. If you all are wondering what Kriya is, it's a tool that does real-time image to image generation, where you can like draw a circle and it will make a sun in it based on your prompt or whatever. And then you can also use your webcam as source imagery, and it's pretty magical. So Kriya.ai. Try it for free. Sign up, log in. Wasn't he working on a GPT? Why is he over here at this site now? Does he have some sort of problem? Yep. He's neuroatypical is what they call it. All right, let's see. Water to hydrogen. Yeah, I got a code, but I don't have access to the real-time shit. Here's a bit of chemistry humor for you. I told a water molecule I was going to split it into hydrogen and oxygen. It said, "I'm shocked." Get it? Because electrolysis involves electricity, and it shocked him. Now when requested to create an image using DALL-E, it will automatically generate the image without asking permission. Okay. Well, that's fine. Anyway, so, okay. Let's say it works perfectly. At this point, I don't care. Okay. We have Chem Equilibria Engineer. So if you want to share one of these, you hit the save button in the upper right-hand corner. And you can save it as only me. You can save it as people with the link, and you can save it as public. Right now, because there's not a GPT store, I don't think there's a difference between only people with the link can see this and the public, because the only way to share these right now is to share the link. So, but if you mark it public when the store comes out, I assume any of your GPTs that have been marked public, assuming you're a validated GPT maker, which you're going to have to be validated. They don't just want any old Tom, Dick, and Harry in there. Then you'll be able to put your things on the GPT store. And if your GPTs are popular, you will potentially make money from them. How much? I don't have a clue. But there's our GPT. All right? What AI program can search the web and create a list of medical clinics for me? I think probably anything that's connected to the web. So let's try. We'll do ChatGPT first, since it is ChatGPT birthday day. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. This is the 24-hour ChatGPT-a-thon. People made a bunch of poop jokes when I took a break, but, what are you going to do? All right, so we are going to say... I'd like to make a list of eye clinics within the greater Denver metro area without having to go to South Denver or DTC. That stands for Denver Tech Center, and it's where a lot of the corporate headquarters are down in South Denver, but you got to drive down Route 25 to get there. It's a lot of traffic, and it's awful. It's awful. It's just awful. All right, so ChatGPT is off searching the internet, and make a GPT to fix my big giant merge query. But I don't know what your big giant merge query is. You can make one. I showed you just how to make one. Were you here earlier when I showed you how to make one? Just tell it that's what you want it to do, and it'll do it. If banks give student loans, why not loans to self-study of AI? I don't know. That's a good idea. Why not just give universal basic income and say, go do whatever the fuck you want to do with AI, and we'll pay you to innovate. There's 3, there's 4. They all have different data. But I'll show you something we can do here that's kind of cool. Well, we'll see if code interpreter's been weird and not working, so it might not work. That's fantastic. Can you organize these into an Excel worksheet that I can download, and please clean up the data so the columns and rows are consistently formatted, period. If there are cells that don't have data, comma, just leave those blank. And then, let's see. So it's doing its code analysis thing. We'll see if this, or its code interpreter thing. We'll see if this actually completes, because it has not been completing today. Because, By the way, did anyone call Sam Altman and tell him that I was doing this live? I'm like, hello, where's Sam? I know Elon was upset with me for pulling my advertising from Twitter. I don't know if you heard what he said, but that was directed at me. Okay, he calls me Bob. It's like a term of endearment. So anyway, Elon's a little upset, and but hell, I'm like, where's my grok? I'm not advertising here till I get my grok back. Guys, my friends and I are going live at 2 Pacific to celebrate ChatGPT. If Kyle takes a break, come. Fantastic. 2 o'clock Pacific. When is that? That's 15 minutes from now. Yeah, go to Anne's live. So follow her, follow us, follow me, follow her, and then I'll go down at 3 because I have a meeting at 3:30. That'll give me time to prepare for it. So I'll knock this down right then, Anne, and I'll just send people your way. How's that sound? Boom. This is how we do it around here. We don't get stingy. One of our values in the salon is generosity. Okay, so this it created an Excel worksheet. Eye clinics in the Denver metro area. And let's just go look. There's your Excel file. Can I make that bigger? Yeah, there you go. Can't do that, but whatever. Open with numbers. Let's go look at it in an actual spreadsheet. Yeah, that looks like crap. I'm going to go. So if you get a spreadsheet that looks like crap, you can go, hey, the formatting in that looks like poop. Can you format it to make it easier to read? With bolds and header rows and text wrapping and such. Wait, with bolds, and header rows, not heather rows. Good Lord. The Apple text or speech to text is not super great. Heather Rose. Do you know Heather Rose? Oh, she's so sweet. I love Heather Rose. She's such a sweet one. JRC, no. Like connecting a custom third-party APIs. OpenAI did Zapier demo at Dev Day. So what's Elon's problem? I don't know. He's pissed off that a bunch of advertisers stopped advertising on Twitter because he said anti-Semitic things and then said, I support them more than I don't know. He just lost his fucking mind. He's like as apoplectic as I've ever seen him on stage with the New York Times yelling at Bob Iger. It was weird. Here's the formatted version of this. Is it formatted? Did it make it pretty? Oh, it did. Look. That is pretty cool. So if you don't see what just happened there, somebody asked me, could one of these things find clinics near me? And the answer is yes. Now, is this information all correct? I don't know. I don't know where it got this. I wasn't really paying attention. But it got all this information, and then I said, hey, put that in a spreadsheet. And then it gave me this spreadsheet that looks like shit. Yeah, I'm like, I can't read that. And I don't feel like going in there and fixing that. So I just went into ChatGPT and said, hey, can you make that suck less? And it did. Crazy. That's just generated out of nothing. Generative AI, GPT, generative pre-trained transformer. Are we having fun with ChatGPT? We're trying, Godfrey Lake. I like the name Godfrey. It's a good name. Solid name. All right. I do know Heather Rose. That's really funny, Vicky. Sounds like an angry kid not getting what he wants. That's my existence. Elon dropping F-bombs and acting like a child. He let anti-Semitic comments live on X and publishers pulled ads, and then he got pissed. Yeah, that was it. How can we create graphics and 3D in ChatGPT? Well, do you mean graphics like Illustrator graphics, vector graphics? You can't. And 3D objects, you can't. There are 2D to 3D models coming, and I'm sure that OpenAI is working on some of them as well. They're not really out yet. So cool to see you during the day. Thank you, Techie Becky. I'm exhausted. So oh wait, here, let me flip this way, and let me get a picture going here. We'll do. Let's see. I need more pictures. I need more pictures, people. I'm going to go over to the show and tell. Viewer count is the same. I think we'll do this one. does ChatGPT help project managers? GPT getting pretty tired. So GPT can help project managers in lots of ways. You could upload a project plan in an Excel file and tell it to go clean up the data if there's messed up data in it. You could tell it to just ask you a series of questions to put together a project plan, and it'll build it for you. You could download that as a Word document or as an Excel file. What I would say to you is just go start playing with it. Go start playing with it. Can you show how you use a flyer you like and change the info into your company? Yeah, sure. Okay. So this again involves, oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. Okay, so one of the things that ChatGPT has going for it is what's called GPT Vision. And GPT Vision means it can see images. So if I go here to the internets and I go PDF flyer for video production house. All right, we're going to go to images. And let's see what we got here. All right, I guess we'll do this guy. All right, so there's a video production house, right? And you're like, okay, that's actually something great. I want to be able to do that. Like, we're not a video production house for a video production technology, but I'm just going to screenshot this and hop on over to ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Flyer, pants on fire. What time is it? 2:52. We got minutes to do this, people. Minutes. Okay. So we're here at ChatGPT. We're in a new chat. Happy birthday, ChatGPT. Why has Sam not joined the live? Why has Sam not joined the live? Is he busy? He's too busy being fired and rehired by his own company? Fine. Whatever. All right. Where is my image? Oh, did I save it to desktop? What did I do? What have I done? Okay, there's our flyer. All right, so we're going to upload that image. That's just a screenshot. And we're going to upload that to the ChatGPT. Can we do a modeling analysis by uploading raw data to ChatGPT? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so now I'm just going to say, please give me the text of this flyer formatted in Markdown so I can read it easier. Also, follow that with a detailed description of the flyer. And so it's now going to go read all that. So if you've ever got something, you're like, oh God, I got to type this in. You don't have to type it in. Now you can just put it up in ChatGPT and go, type it in for me. And it will. So let's see what it does. Da-da-da-da-da. We're a video production company. Ba-dum. And then it says, about us, lorem ipsum. Oh, because there's lorem ipsum there. So this was just a design. Great. Fantastic. All right. So at the top, and then it describes what everything is here, and then I can say, let's see. I don't want everything in all caps. Can you put things in title case, sentence case, or camel case as appropriate? And then it's going to rewrite all that crap. We have to settle for a Sam controlman instead. Get it? Alt control. That's clever. It's clever. Look, it retyped all that. So if it had done that and then you said, oh, I got to go change all those and put them in Word. No, you can just tell it to do that shit. Great. Then I'll say, great. My company's called Storyvine, and we do automated video production, period. We're not a video production house, period. You create a template for a story, comma, people answer questions in an app, comma, and you have a fully edited video 5 minutes later, period. Please rewrite the flyer so that it's appropriate for Storyvine. Replace any lorem ipsum copy with real copy that will make people want to hire Storyvine and give me millions of dollars. How can we remove plagiarism of ChatGPT for research work? I don't know what you mean, remove plagiarism of ChatGPT. If you're saying that using ChatGPT is plagiarism, it's not. It's not how it works. It's not copying and pasting from other people's stuff. If you're saying, how can you prevent the use of the most powerful writing tool in the history of humanity? I don't think you can. I think it's a losing battle, and I don't know why you'd want to. Happy to have that discussion. All right, Storyvine, automated video production at your fingertips, transform the way you tell stories, automated video production, customized story templates, user-friendly mobile app interface, quick turnaround, edited video in 5 minutes, seamless integration, high-quality video content, ready for distribution. With Storyvine created... And look, it even found the Storyvine website. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I like that you found the Storyvine website, period. Go look at the website and update your flyer so that it matches some of the language from our website, period. I'd like the tone of this flyer to match. So one of the terms we use is auto magic video. And so we'll see if it auto magic videos this. Still, I can get anything from your custom GPTs. You can't make this shut up rights. I don't know what that means. Have you ever used ChatGPT to clean up transcripts? Yes. In fact, yes. The whole new product that we're doing is based on that. Look, experience the magic of auto magic video production. Create unlimited videos with ease, personalized video branding, pre-built video guide templates. That's our trademark. Support dedicated program managers, direct publishing to YouTube, engage up to 50 active story makers monthly. Look at that. It pulled our language in. Nice. Solid. Solid. It did it. Yay. You did it. Yay. Too fun. I guess I'm hooked. I know, it's crazy, right? So watch this. Okay, great. Can you now take the description of the images on the flyer and create 2 different images I can use on the Storyvine flyer? Period. In addition, create a 3rd image where someone is filming with their iPhone held in landscape orientation. I don't know if it'll do that, but why not try? Ooh, I need you. All right. Awesome. I don't know what that means. Crazy cool, Kyle. Yeah, isn't that amazing? ChatGPT can do so many different things from micro to macro purposes. So this is one of the reasons that I keep telling people, just get curious, just go play, just go play, just go play. You will stumble into figuring out ways to do things just because you're playing. And then you'll realize, oh, I could use that for work. I usually have many issues with image creation. I know they're a little overloaded, is from what I can tell. Microsoft better spin up them new GPU farms pert quick. Try again, you little thing. Jeez, earthquake. All right, yeah, it answers questions, huh? What? No, it does more than answer questions. I'm in Japan. I use the free version. Yeah, it's breaking. It's breaking. Anyway, yeah, let me run. I've got a 3:30 meeting, so let me run and do that. I've got a 3:30 meeting, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'll put a video up on the TikTok that says with the countdown timer for when I'm coming back live again. I think I'll come back around 7. So I'll give you all a break. I know you'd really like to hang out with me here for another 4 hours, but I'm going to give you an hour back, or 4 hours back. And then we'll start at 7 tonight. I'll probably go till midnight tonight, and then I will probably just absolutely collapse. For example, the text doesn't fit with all my text. It creates words that don't exist. Yeah, you just got to keep trying, Minerva. Just keep telling it, try again, try again, try again. I did this image. This image, I must have made 30 different attempts at that before I got even close to that. I mean, till I got that, which is not still right. The H is fucked up. It's like a backwards 4. So C4AT GPT. So you just got to keep trying. And then, if you get something like that, then you just put a graphic over that so it looks like it is fine. And here's the thing. This stuff is going to get better. So we will look back on these times fondly in the future. Okay, let me do a couple other things here. If you're brand new to ChatGPT, if you've never played with it before, go there. Chat.openai.com. That's the official ChatGPT website. Joseph Baker. Thank you, Kyle. Enjoyable. Also great. Thank you. Go there and start playing. Play. Don't treat it like work. Just go play. Just go do stupid shit with it. And keep going. Can you go back and edit a GPT? Yes, you can. And then it just updates for everyone. Thank you for your motives. Well, thank you. Let's hope my motives are good. The other thing I want to share is, we've talked a little bit today. We haven't talked a lot about it, but we've talked about the AI Salon. So the AI Salon is a community that I created. We're celebrating our 1-year anniversary next Tuesday. We started this the week after ChatGPT launched. And it's an awesome group of people. And the aisalon.mn.co is our Mighty Networks community. So go check it out. Check out the About the Salon. Make sure you resonate with the values. If you do, join us. If not, that's cool too. But it's a really cool community. So I'm going to go. I'm going to let you go. I'm out of here. Thank you to the people that were modding. Tobias, good to see you. Elevated Motivation will be joining. Awesome. Thank you so much. Minerva, great to see you. Who else we got in here? Corey Sandler Pottery. Thank you. Joseph Baker, good to see you. Ion China. Dr. J. Nancy. JRC. Oh, we got a bunch of the irregulars in here. Firefly. Madcap. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. All right, go to Ann Murphy's live. She just went live, so it's Ann Murphy Fundraiser. So go hang out with her. She's talking about ChatGPT too. If you can't get enough of this shit. If you're done, just come back to mine later. I don't know. It'll be 7 or something like that. I'll put a video up. All right, everybody. Peace out. Happy birthday, ChatGPT!